Morning, I'm Paulo Bogas. I'm starting the presentation, The Experiential Learning Intervention as a Bridge Between Academia and Future Career. There is the assumption that in higher education, learners evolve to deeper approaches. In fact, there is no theoretical basis nor empirical. The study that I'm presenting now was a quasi-experimental design with mixed methodology over the marketing students, the bachelor program. The pedagogical intervention used some of these activities along this spectrum, from live cases up to simulated practice and some theoretical classes. The pedagogical intervention was based on cold experience learning theory, meaning that learning through real experience is meaningful, but experience alone does not produce learning. Concerning the life challenges, uh, those challenges brought meaning to the topic studied by the students, allowing students to contact with an aspirational or future professional context, and the awareness that they can have impact on the world. The simulated practice brought some motivation as they could measure the results immediately, as well as an awareness of oneself, meaning that this is the context in which I can perceive myself in the future, so analyzing and taking decisions, even though for some students it was an additional effort as they need to understand how to perform the simulator. The study found three different groups. One, evolve to a surface approach. So students that are only focused on achieving a grade, and that grade meaning be positive. So for those students, the motivation comes from the immediate results. So if they can perceive that they can control the context in which they are learning, in order to be confident that they will be successful, they will bring their motivation. They are really sensitive to the role of the educator and peers. So if the role of the educator is in line with theirs, they will be more present in the class. Otherwise, they will dismiss. They prefer individual works. So these groups, being the group in the pre-intervention with the highest level of the deep score, at the end, after the intervention, it was the group with the lowest value in this score. For future interventions, it is recommended to balance individual and group tasks and clear definition of quality standards. Maintain the deep approach score. So they started high and they maintained high at the end of the intervention. For this group of students, working group is the ideal context for learning. It's the context in which they can discuss their ideas. The main challenges to these students are the process of seeking consensus, as there are different personalities in the groups, and so articulate different work methods. For this group of students, it is recommended to have clear definition of group roles, which they may rotate among the members of the group in order to facilitate a more introvert personalities to be present in the group activities. Finally, third group. This group increased the score in the deep approach. The deeper approach means more motivation, intrinsic, concerning the way they study. So This group are the greatest sensitivity to experiential interventions. Their motivation comes from the possibility to build the bridge between theory and practice. Also, to organize their study in line with the objectives of the curricular unit. It is recommended to include more moments of reflection for this kind of students in groups and individually, either through diaries, reflection pairs, or other means. And so, in conclusion, in the same pedagogical space, the presence of different strategies and motivations, highlighted by the three different groups showed in this study, it requires a great diversity of activities, leading to more integration of different profiles and more opportunities for personal development,